Everything seemed to be normal, milestones being achieved, and quickly and early things started to change. Caressa's medical issue started internally. It started initially with stomach pains or bowel movement issues.
So she had sort of almost a year long problem of getting progressive scoliosis, as well as significant back pain and some constipation.
She was going to the doctors repeatedly, and you didn't notice a lot of things until she got upwards above the year or 18 months, what have you, and children are supposed to be standing and walking. She needed a lot more effort than most. We finally got a diagnosis last year in 2013. We learned then that she had a large abnormal growth on her spine at that particular time.
It was a tumor that went from her neck down to the upper part of her low back, so covering most of her chest area. It was a tumor within the center of the spinal cord itself and expanding it outward. This is something that, if left untreated, would have caused her paralysis. Caressa was a great example of another specialty, pediatric orthopedics, seeing that there was an unusual presentation, getting an MRI, sent it over to pediatric neurosurgery right away. We're able to see her and the family, set up an operative plan right away. And once she recovered surgically from the pain and surgical healing, she was able to go directly to the inpatient rehab facility and immediately start working on strengthening her leg.
When she first arrived to outpatient physical therapy, she was unable to stand on her own. She was unable to walk on her own. She was very weak, and she had very little to no movement in her right leg. So with the activities that we were doing with the zip lining, I was asking her to bring her toes up, bring her hips up, bend her knees, and in crawling through the barrel or, rolling in the barrel, it's the same effort she has to make. She has to, engage her core so that she can roll, or she'll have to pull herself through by using her arms and pulling as hard as she can and bending her knees to get into a crawling motion. I think she'll get to a point where she'll be able to run and jump and play with her peers.
We're out of the leg braces. She's standing on her own. She's taking steps, jumping on trampolines. But as you see her triumph every day, it's a blessing.
There you go.